Holy frig's sakes, there goes Bruce from head office. He's heading home. And look, my exhaust pipe's actually chooching properly. I'm done work for tonight, so I'm gonna head her home. First I need to dust off the car a bit. I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned paintbrush technique just to get the dust off the windows so I can see when I'm turning and stuff. Back window's pretty clear. Dust off the side. Oh, this side's spotless. Gotta love it. This friggin' Explorer saved the day. Yeah, buddy. Alright, well, gonna hop in the car and we'll head her home. Frig yeah. Frig sakes, can't see anything. There, that helps you out a little bit. Before we go anywhere, I'm just gonna drip some juice in my e-cigarette because she's starting to taste like burning cotton, and that's pretty damn gross. I brought a variable voltage V3 with me today, and the one that I did a review on the tech channel there, and I got that whacked out fucking dripper on there, the Octopus. Not really a big fan of the Octopus, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of weak sauce. It needs another hole drilled into it because the draw is way too tight. But anyway, some people like a tight draw, some people just like tight. So I'm not sure if you can see, but window's pretty fucking filthy and the camera's aimed way too high, I think. Fucking camera wasn't in GoPro mode. Jesus. It was tight zoom mode. Fixed that pretty much in a hurry, so we're gonna head her home, see what the what is. So yeah, friggin' dad, eh? He's in Belgium right now and has been posting pictures to Facebook. He's just been taking pictures with the company BlackBerry. The company he works for, they gave him a BlackBerry, and the BlackBerry has dual SIM mode. So when he got to Belgium, he put in his Belgium SIM card and it gave him a whole new number, and literally it runs a dual line setup. So like if mom calls his cell phone, then he gets a call from his Canada number. But if he's on Facebook or whatever, he's using the Belgium data plan that he has, or if he's on Wi-Fi or whatnot. But anyway, he's sitting there and he's like, I guess he was walking down the street going to or from wherever hell he was going, and he comes across like a Ferrari, really nice car. I'll snag the picture from Facebook and I'll throw it in there right about now just so you can see what it is. The quality of the picture's kind of kife. It was dark, and well, what do you expect, a BlackBerry? You know, not the best camera technology. Well, in his BlackBerry anyway. I think he's running the Bold or some nonsense, or the BlackBerry World, or I don't know. Camera's kind of shit, but it's like a Ferrari, friggin' nice car. You know, one of those cars that I would sit in and bump my head on the roof. Some bitch posts on Facebook that, here's the car they gave me to drive around in. Yeah, you know what? Story up, Walt, for fuck's sakes. So I put on his Facebook, I'm like, yeah, right, old man, if you're gonna blow smoke, light a dart. Friggin' give him a friggin' Ferrari to rock for a week. Come on. They'd probably give him a little Peugeot or a fucking Fiat. Maybe a BMW, but they definitely would be like, well, here's your daily driving car, a friggin' Ferrari with more power than you know what to do with. Fuck's sakes, old man drives an Impala. Same engine as this bucket. There's no way in hell that was his car. When he comes back and it'll be like, nice try there, trolling on Facebook, for fuck's sakes. He's probably gonna say something along the lines of, well, I learned from the best, as in me. Because he sees the way I troll my cousins and stuff, eh? And then he gets in there and he starts trolling too. It's pretty funny stuff, but yeah, friggin' Ferrari, that's what he's saying they gave him as a car. If anything, they probably hired a monkey to drive him around. But yeah, he should be back this weekend. Coming back on Saturday, should be home Sunday. Mom's cooking a turkey, told me to head over, so I'm probably gonna head over for that. Next Monday's family day. I don't get that day off, never have, never will. I think it's not I think it's a federal holiday, and we don't fall under federal, we fall under provincial, so that's why we don't get it. I know a lot of the department stores are open on family day, so could be something going on with that, maybe, who knows. But yeah. And also in the news, fucking Chrysler Canada there, begging for a bailout, a $700 million bailout. Should I even be calling them Chrysler anymore? Like, cat's out of the bag now. They got bought out by Fiat, so Fiat kind of owns all Chrysler shares. So the name Chrysler now is just an Italian car company. It's like Canadian government bailing out an Italian car company. That doesn't sound right. Why can't Italy step in and fucking bail them out now? Why do we gotta take a hit in the pooper, eh? Frick's sakes. Doesn't make sense. But it's the way she goes. And I was gonna comment there on, I was watching one of Pug's THC videos there, the High channel. Him and Logie sitting there, and Logie was talking about me buying a truck, and it might be a Dodge and that, and then Pug's like, oh, friends don't let friends buy Dodge. Well, I guess I'm not a good friend to Adrian then, because I'll let him buy a Dodge. But it's a nice fucking truck, and I guess me and Chuck aren't good friends either, because I let him buy a Dodge. So, you know, I guess we're not good friends anymore because I didn't stop them. But that comes back to the whole war of the truck wars, the big three, you know. Chevy guys hating on Dodge guys, Ford guys hating on Dodge guys hating on Chevy guys, Ford guys hating on Chevy guys. Like everybody has their choice of vehicle, whether it be Dodge, Chevy, Ford, and then they hate the other, whatever they pick, they hate the other two, and will rip on them all day long. Like, there's a picture tonight of a Chevy pulling a trailer with a bunch of outhouses on it, and it said, oh, just a Ford hauling some shitty Chevys, but they're outhouses, because I guess outhouses equal Chevys. I don't know. My only problem with GM was back in 2013, or back in 2012, sorry, when the 2013 trucks came off the friggin' market. They were trained up here to our truck state, our sales place, and the fucking trucks, my buddy ended up buying a brand new one, and it was pulling off the lot, and he's like, holy shit. So he brought it over back to True North, and True North was like, well, just take it across the street there, tell so-and-so it's one of our trucks, and they'll give it an alignment and bill us. So my buddy Chuck is working over there, and he goes to put it on the alignment, and he couldn't get the back tire to touch, and he's like, what the fuck's really going on? So he found out that the frame was bent. The truck was bananaed. So they're like, well, this is no good. So they brought it back, and then they discovered that all 24 trucks they got that day were all bananaed because they were strapped down on the train way too hard, and it literally bent the frames. And they're like, well, these were strapped to spec. Like, this is how many pounds we got to put on the strap, and anymore, and they slip. And he goes, none of our Ford trucks were bent, none of the Dodge trucks were bent, and the Toyotas were fine, and the fucking Nissans are fine. Just the Chevys flexed. So it's like, what, GM's using fucking subpar material in their frames or some nonsense? Like, what's really going on here? So ever since I heard that story, I've been like, yeah, I don't think I want a GM truck. And then my buddy, he's a mechanic, he's telling me that the Ford F-150s have like the worst front ends ever, and the EcoBoost engines are nothing but a friggin' recall headache. So I don't know how true that is, but he's like, he's all about the Dodges though, so maybe it's just, you know, that whole truck hatred thing going on. Who the frig really knows? But I don't know. The way I see it is, no matter what you buy, it's junk. Dodges are junk, Chevs are junk, Fords are junk. But it all depends on how you use it, and if you abuse it, whether that junkie will show. Except for GMs, because you don't even have to abuse it. You get them flexed like a banana. Well, they probably fixed that now. They probably realized that they were using subpar Chinese pig iron, and they went, oh, no, can't do that, and they went to a better material. But anywho, people, I'm almost home. We'll carry on this vlog once I get there, so peace the frig out and things. Oh, son of a hooker tit. We have overcast, people, and it is snowing. Well, it's not snowing that bad, but whatever. Yeah, this driveway is just a fucking mess, but no care is given. I was going to go to Sobeys and buy a steak and then come home and barbecue a steak and stuff, but not really hungry right now. Instead, I think we're going to head inside and we're going to let Scruffy out because he needs to go out. So, bark, bark, bark. Unlock the door and let out Barky. Go potty. Go potty. You go potty. You go dog. And we'll go outside with the dog. Make sure he goes bathroom. Yeah, there was a whole talk about me getting a truck, and meanwhile now I'm thinking about just getting an Econobox car, something really lightweight on gas, but hope he's not eating frozen poop. But anyway, let's go back inside because he's ready to go in. He's probably cold in the paws because he's not wearing his boots, because he won't let me put them on him because he's a dick like that. And there's Scampers. There's Scampers. Being a little scampers. Oh, look at the bouncies. He's so happy. I wish he quit eating my shoes, the little bitch. Fuck, that makes me mad. Like, I came downstairs last night and there's my shoe sitting in the living room and she's totally gnawing on it. I'm like, what's really going on here, kitty? And she just like friggin' bolts, like runs and hides in places where I can't get her. Like, little bitch. Can you tell she hates it when I do that to her? Probably a lot. Freak sakes, I don't even get home for like 5 minutes, take off my shoes, I look back and there she is, fucking biting at the ankles. Like, this thing is the most destructive little fuckstick I've ever gotten in my life. She is so bad. This is why she's not allowed in the room. And this is why you might lose your claws. Yes. Not thinking about not declawing her and stuff, but like seriously, she fucking just rips everything apart with her claws. So I'm thinking to save my property in that, I'm gonna have to do the cruel thing and ruin her claws. And I know it's mean, but you know what? My things cost money and this cat is being a dick. So, of course, she's a kitten. What do you expect, right? But you tell her no, and she just goes back and does it anyway. And then you tell her no harder, and then she goes back and she does it again. And then you're like, really, no? And then she bites you, and you're like, you're fucking little bitch, you know? But, yep, what do you expect from a kitten? Not too much, I guess. Not too much. Son of a bitch. So yeah, I was saying a couple of vlogs ago that Rex gave me the phone number to a mechanic that he used basically when his water pump, no, not water pump, power steering pump blew on his truck. It was too cold outside. He could have done the work himself, but he was like, holy fuck, that's too cold. And he just didn't want to deal with it. And honestly, I don't blame him one bit for that. So he found a guy up on the base, 25 bucks an hour, and he can fix your vehicle. And the guy's got all the goodies, the friggin' hoist and, you know, all that nonsense, like power tools, air tools and everything. And the guy's really good. He's a certified mechanic. So that got me thinking that I'm done dealing with these backyard goofs. He gave me the phone number for the guy. I'm thinking that I'm tempted to bring him my car. I'm going to wait till the summer where I'm driving my G6 or where I can drive my Trans Am. I'll bring him the G6, let him diagnose it, go through it like from front to back, find out what all the problems are, how much it's going to cost to fix, and if it's cheap to fix it and bring it back up to 100%, then I'm probably going to get him to do that and I won't buy a new car. But if it's like $4,700 to bring it back up to prime, then I might say, fuck the G6, let's go car shopping and get a Dodge Dart, because I should know by April, May if I'll have a job still, or if they're going to be letting us all go. I'll know by then, and once I know that, then I'm set. Like, then we're good to go, right? So it's all about finding out what's happening with the job front before I make a decision on a new vehicle. So the thought of keeping the G6 and pumping, like if it's like $2,000 and he can make it run like it did when I first got it back in 2009, fuck yeah, we're in, let's do it, you know. And I'll bring it back and do all the body work and make it look all pretty brand new again, and drive the ball bag off of it and put some new frickin' tires onto it, and I'll have a great car for many more years to go. Like, it's only got 120,000 kilometers on it. That's piss. You look at that in miles, and well, I don't know how many miles that is, because I'm a Canadian and we don't do that kind. But km to miles, let's look it up. So if we have 120,000, that's 74,000 miles on the car. That's piss, right? That's nothing. The engine's not even broken in. So, well, theoretically it is broken in. But if we can get this fuel economy problem solved and everything else good, I'll probably end up keeping it for a while rather than buying a new car, because that'd be the way to go. And like Rex was saying, this guy works for like 25 bucks an hour on the clock, 50 bucks an hour after hours. And he gets good deal on parts because he buys so many. I guess he gets a discount. I don't know how it works, but I'm going to give this guy a call and have him diagnose the car, because he sounds like really legit and a lot better than the guys I've been going to. So, not saying that the guys I've been going to suck. It's just, you know, they're just so busy with their own shit. And the other guy I went to, he didn't quite fix the problems, and he didn't do the spark plugs. He just did the wires, which is pretty pointless. So I'm going to get this guy to do it all, and hopefully we get the car running perfectly. Fuel mileage doesn't suck, and that problem with every once in a while when I'm parked on an angle, you go to start the car and there's nothing, hopefully that's resolved too. That'd be nice. Frig yeah. Anyway, people, I was just chatting with Logie there, and he's on the VIP juices big times, and Pug's on that juice, and Bloke's on that juice, and for me, I'm a big fan of the Yellick, because you get more bang for your buck, you know. That was the only complaint I had about VIP juices. Like a 30 milliliter bottle was $20, and at Yellick a 100 milliliter bottle is $18. And let me tell you, every flavor I've gotten, I've tried them all out. I rebuilt 5 coils and wicked them 5 times so I could have a fresh taste in my mouth. And I was using the Igo, this beast here, the Igo L, the dripper, with I don't even know what I have in here now. I think I have pineapples in here, and oh my god. So delicious. It's unbelievable the flavor that you get off of these. No, this is banana. Yeah, that's banana. And then I'm running that in the Igo, and then in this one here, I'm running the Bazooka. And honestly, this one here, it reminds me so much of, you remember the old baseball cards, that gum that they gave in it, that flavor it had when, like, from the first 3 chews and then it went away? Well, it's kind of like that flavor, or even just like Bazooka bubblegum, because Bazooka bubblegum had that flavor once you actually, you know, were able to turn it from concrete into not concrete, and it tasted good. Like, just legendary. Like, the flavor is so intense with the Yellick juices. But Logie's really saying the VIP juices is good and stuff, and they do have the deal where you buy 3 bottles, you get the 4th one free. But it's funny because I was chatting with Where's Bobby, and what Where's Bobby and Bloke are doing is what I'm doing. And you're probably saying, what the hell's that? Well, Bloke's waiting for me to go down to bring this Yellick juice with me so that he can try it. I'm waiting to go down so I can try the VIP e-juices, because I know Bloke has like 50,000 bottles of the stuff. So only thing is Bloke's still vaping the 18 milligram e-juice from what I've been told, and I'm down to 6 milligrams. So I'd probably take, like, not even a lung hit, probably just right to my mouth, taste it, and exhale, because I'm down, like, this is the 6 milligram e-juice, and just can't get enough of it. Just can't get enough of it. But I was chatting with Bloke, and he said he doesn't like this mod here that's on my other... Here, let me... Oh, shit, I gotta lock this. Problem is, the Nemesis is so freaking heavy that if you don't lock it after... I gotta put you guys down. If I don't lock the Nemesis and I sit it down, it's heavy enough where it will press the bottom button and set it off. But this here is the RSST. It's a rebuildable, you know. I showed this one a couple times on my videos. So you build your own coil and you wick it, and is this turned off? Nope. And then it just starts giving her, right? It just starts friggin' making vapor like a boss. But Bloke built it, and he got it all working right, and he set it all up, and he said it tears the throat right out of him. Well, you got to remember with these rebuildables, like, if you want a light hit, you just take a light hit. If you try to do a big lung hit off of this, it's like taking one of those ego pens and doing 5 chachas back to back. So at 18 milligrams e-juice, it's like 1 dose is like 5 doses from an ego pen or 3 doses from a pro tank. It's pretty brutal. And I found, like, even I still have some 18 milligram Mountain Dew and some 18 milligram vanilla custard. And I ordered some VG juice, which I'm going to use to cut it down to 6 milligrams and some extra flavoring. Just basically to bring it down at least to, I want to bring it from 18 maybe down to 9, so I'm going to go 50-50. It's going to kill the flavor a little bit, but I did put 3 flavoring in both of those, so it might make it a little bit more tamer and better. So I'm going to do a 50-50 on it and bring it down. It's going to be higher in VG, so it'll be a little thicker, but I'll be able to tolerate it. If it's 9 milligrams, I'll be able to tolerate that. Because right now, when I'm vaping 18 milligrams, it's harsh on the back of the throat. And when you lower the nicotine dosage, it doesn't really give you that much of a throat hit. So it is the nicotine that gives you the bigger throat hit. PG does help, but the nicotine is what really gets you. So... But anyway, people, I'm about to go play some Grand Theft Auto Online with Adrian. We're going to do some video gameplays for Skaven Games and stuff. I haven't done that since, like, before Christmas, so that's going to be pretty awesome. And, yeah, so that's my battle plan for tonight. I'm going to end this here, so hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.